everybody. Welcome back to another Yankey Rants. Today, Babies couldn't be with us, so I'm having to do everything on my own. This week, the topic is going to be on healthcare reform. I see a lot of things on Facebook, etc., people talking and complaining about healthcare reform, Obama this, Obama that. So I figured that's what I'll do my rant on today. So, okay, I got the timer set for 3 minutes. We're going to talk about basically Obamacare, healthcare reform. Ready? Alright, so first thing, you see a lot of things on there, people saying it's all Obama's fault, which I think is friggin' crazy to begin with, but let's just get into it anyway. So, alright, so people think Obama's taking money from taxpayers. Obama's taking my money. It's not working. The reason it's not working is because the rich and people that benefit from the fact of insurance and the prices of medicine, you know how disgusting it is that old people have to use their whole income to pay for the medicine they need to survive, to live. Your parents. You know, defending rich people boggles my mind. I don't understand how they get people to do it. That's got to be one of the more convincingly scary, actually I almost said convincing, but scary parts of the brainwashing that goes on in our society, is that they get you to sympathize and empathize with rich people. To believe that, you know, I saw an interview where the president was asked, okay, Staples, their CEOs had said that they can't afford to pay their employees a decent amount or allow them to work the amount of hours to get insurance, and that now that they're going to suffer because of Obama. And he said, well, I refuse to believe that the CEOs of Staples can't offer their employees a livable wage or an amount of hours so that they can get health insurance. You know, maybe if they didn't get their huge $1 million bonuses, they'd be able to. And that's exactly my point. Like, should a pill cost $30 each? No. Healthcare needs to be reformed. Now, maybe you might not agree with how he did it, but if Hillary had gotten elected, which will be our next president, she's going to do it too. And do you think it's always going to be left alone? The reason why it's the way it is, and all the restrictions that were placed on it by people opposing it so that it would fail. And it didn't. He went ahead and took it anyway, even though it's not really what he wanted. It's close to what he wanted. What he wanted is what Canada has. What the doctors make a good living. You should look into it, because people are really convinced by the right and conservatives that, you know, that they're taking away things from you. No. And then they the same people like to hide behind God as a shield so they can say whatever they want to say. But I read the Bible, and, you know, if I'm only paying attention to the things that Jesus said, the Son of God, the only thing he really had a problem with was greed. You know, Jesus went into the temples and threw over the cash tables. He didn't agree with greed, and that's what runs rampant here. So we really need to stop feeling sorry for rich people. Start feeling sorry for old people, poor people, veterans that can't afford medicine. Let's feel sorry for them. I really don't give a shit if some rich guy can't afford a new turbojet, because I'm only paying a third of what I used to pay for my medicine. He should have never been getting rich off of me. There's another Yankey Rants in the bag. I didn't really want to do that one without Babas, but she's not here. She had to go to work. So subscribe below. Click on the links. Go to my blog, laughingatlife2.com. Check that out. You can read the article that goes along with this. Subscribe. Send me money. Buy me a cup of coffee. Shit. You know? Come on.